Ooh, child. I might want to at least tie down this front half, right? How y'all doing? This is my last day. My last day in Phoenix, Arizona. This is my last morning. Yeah, this is my last morning walking to McDonald's to get some coffee. I'll be leaving out this afternoon. And I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna cross the street here once the light change. But it's been a wonderful time. So I'm leaving. This is my last day for now. I will be returning. This is it was a good time. It was relaxing. I probably, again, when I do not my last day video, but like I would do a video once I return home and give what I've, learned from this experience here in Phoenix. Some things I learned about myself. Some things I learned about Phoenix. But just a precursor to that, one thing I can say that here in Phoenix, there is a lot of Hispanics, Latinos, and it's wonderful, you know what I'm saying? Because, good morning. And I find that there's a lot of Latinos here, or at least on this side of town where I am. And it is, it's like, I mean, like I feel really no different than being in Gwinnett County in Atlanta. So I would say or actually I'll say, or a certain part of Marietta. I can't really put my finger on it because I don't want to say it's Austell, but it's definitely the south side of Cobb County, where you find a lot of Latinos there. What I found out is where I stayed, or I have stayed until this afternoon, is on the south side of Phoenix. And you already know what the south side means. That usually means you're in the hood. Okay. It's not bang bang shoot 'em up hood. Just the hood is not and the hood could be for me, because I know that there may be some no. I'm sitting up and you just saw me go through a thought process of, should I say what I really feel? This is Authentic Channel. Please forgive me, anyone that is here in Phoenix and live on the south side. Doesn't mean that y'all not really good people. I really enjoyed my time here. And the people were all right, you know what I'm saying? A city is a city. This one thing I did learn is that a city is a city. You know, you have your hood, you have your really bad neighborhood, and then you have your middle class and upper class, and the neighborhood is only as good as the people. And if the people are good, no matter if you in the hood or if you in Scottsdale, it's going to be a good neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Just certain areas have catered to that area, you know. So over here is a heavy Latino influence, where you have grocery stores, like pretty much the whole shopping centers are fully Latino oriented. And to me, for me, it helps me kind of like, you get to learn Spanish, you know, at least read it or comprehend it from, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show you a sign of an elementary school, okay? And it has a sign in English and in Spanish, okay? Now, even Gwinnett County don't have this, or at least not in my experience, but of course I haven't lived in Gwinnett County. See how this sign here is elementary school now enrolling, Escuela Primaria Inscribiendo Ahora. And that sign basically said elementary school enrolling now. Okay. So it helps, you know, it's like, I like that. They seem to be very nice. I rode the bus for the first time by myself. Well, my first time really was on Sunday, when I met my cousin. Scrap this. My first time was when I met my ride down at downtown at True Leave. Good morning. And they took me to the Women's Expo. That's what it was. I got to ride the light rail. The only difference with the light rail and the MARTA and the Metro and the New York Subway, the RTA, or I forgot what it is that it's above ground. Okay? It's more like a streetcar, okay, than it is a subway. It's not a subway at all because it's not underground. And the weather has been excellent for this time of year. The highest has been is maybe 104 since I've been here. The lowest has been 70, the low 70s at night. That's a beautiful situation for me. If I were to rate this city amongst the cities that I've lived in or spent time in that wasn't like tourist area, so I can't really count Vegas because I haven't been to Vegas off the strip. So that would be I've been in Rochester, New York. I've lived in Washington, D.C. I lived in PG County, Maryland. Fort Washington, more specifically. Matter of fact, I grew up there. And Atlanta, Georgia. Sandy Springs, Georgia. And many places around the Atlanta metropolitan area. And honestly, the top city that I've lived in has been Atlanta. And I'm gonna tell you why. At this point, their transit system isn't the best, but there's always something to do, okay? Even in the suburban areas of Atlanta, they have something's always pretty much going on in and around Atlanta. You have the neighborhood celebrations, you know, that they have in the spring, like Kirkwood Day and North Highland weekend, you know, where they're doing their neighborhoods in the spring. In the fall, we usually have Auburn Music Festival. I didn't notice that. We have a Midtown, one music fest in the fall. In the summertime, we got a ton of stuff that goes on there. Oh, don't forget Pride weekend in Atlanta is later on in the season, around Labor Day. We have not Comic-Con, but Dragon Con and all these. There's always something. We have the Carnival in May. It's just always something going on, always something to participate in, free and paid, okay? Even in the neighboring places, okay? And they have something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? They have something for everybody. And the only thing is, and what they're working on is their public transit system. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only thing that I would say we kind of still needs a better upgrade, and they're working on that. Their cost of living is increased like any other neighborhood, but it's still livable if you're willing to roommate up, if you're willing to do multiple jobs. If you're willing to do multiple jobs, and it's still a strong Black-owned business capital of the three that of the four places that I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I have no facts on that. But I still feel like Atlanta is still the Black-owned business capital of the United States, at least. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to make it clear. I want to make it clear. I'm not saying of color, and because if we count of color, we might be international. You know what I'm saying? Unless you include New York or whatever, or somewhere, but I would say, but as far as Black-owned, yeah. But Arizona is, in my opinion, even my hometown, Arizona is becoming a close second. You would think that I would say, ooh, DC. No. You know, it's Chocolate City and everything, but no, I mean, that's where my family is, and maybe that's the reason why. Well, I made it to McDonald's, man.
Come on, sis. Come on in here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
um, so I done made it in here. So they have all this copyrighted music playing over here on purpose so people can't do videos. No. But I'm gonna go ahead and order me something to eat, and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, I'm in the airport. I made it past TSA. No, I did not want to take you through TSA. Okay, now onward to my gate. But I'm gonna take a take my sweet Jesus time because I'm here in plenty of time. My plane doesn't board until like 5:24, and so I'm here. It's 3:25, so I'm a good 2 hours early, thank God. So I see that there's a Starbucks over there. I really am not in a rush. I'm really not in a rush. Yeah, it looks like it's full over there, like places to sit in Starbucks. But I did have my coffee for today, so I'm not really looking for that. So, new information, and I could be so late on this, but when did lighters be allowed through TSA? Today I found out, I was today years old, that regular lighters are okay. These regular lighters are all right to carry on or go through TSA. It's the torch ones that's not. It's not the ones that they want. You know what I'm saying? So learned that. This is not the end of the trip wrap up. This is just the 15th day in the airport, travel day back to Atlanta. I'm sad and happy to leave because I'm gonna be touching down in Atlanta. I'm gonna get some rest and I'm gonna be about my bread, okay? Because I gotta get my money up. I absolutely have to get my money up. So, because I got things I gotta do. In full knowledge that everything is okay. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna work out. And I look forward to the journey now that I have direction, you know. One thing I learned is I believe there's a sky rail that will bring you to the airport here in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. I did not take that here. I was dropped off, thank God. 2, again, I want to bring up the lighter. I did not know if it was a regular lighter, you can bring that on to the through TSA and that'll be fine. What else did I learn? I learned that the Sky Rail is the subway of Arizona, but it's not a subway, it's a light rail. It's above ground. I found out that Arizona they're a little slower than Atlanta, which is kind of perfect for me, but they still have stuff that they have going on here because it is the capital of Arizona. Phoenix is. I did find that out too, that Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. It is still 95 degrees. The high is 95 degrees today. October, what is this, 10th, 11th, 10th? Okay. The low was like 70 something degrees. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I realize the south side of Phoenix is the hood. The person that opened their home to me, so grateful, so wonderful to the person that opened their home to me to allow me to stay here and carried me around. I learned from them, well, I learned from them that you can drive straight on the same road and go through 3 cities in in the Phoenix area. It's kind of like Peachtree Street. You can drive straight down Peachtree Street and you can be in and out of neighborhoods, not necessarily cities, because Atlanta. Okay, sorry y'all, my camera just totally, I didn't have enough space so it cut off. So last I was saying is what I noticed in the difference in Atlanta and Arizona, but I don't really feel like talking about that. So I finally made space for this to kind of finish up. I am now at my terminal F6, waiting for us to board. We should be boarding in about 20 minutes. But in the interim, while I was making space, I done went and spent $12, $13 on steak and shake over here in this terminal because I had munchies bagged good. That's one before I left. Yeah, and I tore it up. I just got me a burger and a bottle of soda and child. That little bit. I tore up that soda. I mean, like, that soda is gone. Poof. Poof. It is out of here. So, that's what I got. I'm thinking I might end up getting another bottle of soda from one of the little stores or whatever. There's a self-checkout over there. If it's like $3 for that soda, I'm not going to get it. But I sure did. I tore up that Coca-Cola. But this time I might get Sprite. Child, just see that I'm still getting up there. I mean, I should get there. I'm really contemplating. Should I get some more? I don't want to have to get something too. But I'd rather see, That's why I didn't get coffee in here, because if I would have went to Starbucks, I'd probably paid the same amount for a Frappuccino or an iced coffee or any coffee, any latte, cappuccino, macchiato, anything that I look at, and maybe a muffin or something like that. That would have been probably about the same, between maybe, I would say probably $9 and $12. I probably would have spent if I was there. And I got about the same amount. I got like a 20-ounce soda and a burger, a 2-burger. And that is a lot. I wish they had a McDonald's over here. I probably would spend, $10 instead of 12. But whatever the situation is, I'm hungry, and when I arrive in Atlanta, it'll be 12:55, child. Oh, I just remember I need to text my son my itinerary when I'm supposed to arrive. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I noticed that I don't never just be looking at you, talking to you, talking. I'm all over here. I'm looking all around. I'm making sure things is whatever. So I'm sorry. I have to get better in 2024 when I do my video. But you know what? I also noticed that I don't like the reflective in my glasses, and that's a major thing. You notice that in it, most films and television shows, the person that is the main character or whatever, you don't never wear glasses. I'm just saying, if they wear glasses, make sure it's their lenses, because that's a major problem in video recording. You know what I'm saying? It's just a reflection of the glasses, but I need the glasses to see, right? So I guess everybody in Hollywood has contacts or something. Okay, either way, I'm going to get off here, text message my son my itinerary, and get ready to go. If I get there, alright, talk to you later. Okay, so the flight
to Atlanta on Frontier might be a little bit ghetto because first of all, it's a full flight. And the person on board, like calling the zones, has specifically said that those is in the line. And you were not the ones that called to be boarded. He will personally make sure that you board last. You think I didn't step the hell out of the way? Mm-mm. So I'm standing, but I'm making way for those people who need special help. Okay. Because I ain't trying to be boarding last. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. So I made it back. Right now I'm waiting for the tram that's in reduced, because it's early in the morning. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning, which makes me happy. I did extend my leave at Amazon, but I'm here. I'm back in Atlanta, just to wait for the train to get here. So it's here. All right. I'll talk to y'all a little bit more. Sorry I didn't really say too much once I got, on the plane and everything.
It's for D
But
gates.
yep,
D as in David.
I got a long ride. The only downside to coming in at this time is it seemed like they were cleaning all the bathrooms at our terminal. I don't know if it was at E or F or whatever the situation is. So I got 4 more stops. And hopefully once I get to baggage claim in that area that there is a bathroom open for me to use. That's pretty much it. And then I'll be waiting for my son. I'll give my review on my flight back on Frontier as soon as I use the bathroom, really, because I'm really just trying to concentrate
Welcome aboard
on
the
not
plane
using
train.
the bathroom.
Please hold on. This train is departing.
But
The next stop is for D gates. D as in David.
okay, so now that I'm back in Atlanta late, my experience on Frontier coming back it was a full plane. It was late, significantly late. We left like a whole hour late, which then that means we arrived here late. We arrived a whole hour or hour and a half late, actually. So I'm here waiting for my ride and good old Atlanta, just sitting here waiting for a ride. The flight was a little bit rough. The takeoff seemed a little wobbly. It was a full plane. I'm surprised at the hour that it left Arizona and it arriving here. I'm surprised that it was full. But then again, it's coming to Atlanta, so everybody's gonna be here. And I guess the hour that I left and the day I left, people weren't really traveling to Arizona. If there wasn't anything major happening, I don't know. Don't get me the line, but coming to Atlanta, it was full. I didn't get an extra row. I didn't have the extra space, but it was fine. I mean, I thought it was being a little rough, and some of it I'm pretty sure had nothing to do with the time. Hi everybody. Sorry for the grainy camera. I'm using my my laptop cam, and it is not the best camera. But I apologize. I want to also apologize for the end of the video of the last day going back to Atlanta. It just cut off in the middle of it. I think I just ran out of more room again. But to let you know what happened is my son, shortly after recording that video or doing that video, he came to pick me up and I went home. Me and my son talked a little bit and I went to sleep and started working my butt off to get up the money to, drum roll, move back to Phoenix. So currently this video is being done in Phoenix, Arizona. I moved back 2 weeks after getting back to Atlanta. I got the word maybe about 3 days once I returned to Atlanta that I had got the job I interviewed for. That was the business that I was taking care of before that interrupted me going to the casino. So I got the job. I'm just waiting on my apartment to be ready. So right now, again, I'm here, I'm working. I've been here a month. So that was the big news I was trying to hold out on for this video. And I do have a video of me coming back to it, Phoenix, Arizona. It will be called Escaping Atlanta, because I went through some trying to get up the money and get ready to move back here, just taking a few of my things. So I finally got out of Atlanta. As soon as I touched down, the next day I was door dashing. I was trying to get stuff prepared for me to come back. So it was been a journey, but I'm here and so far it's good. But you want to see the next video? Show up for the next video so you'll know how I escaped Atlanta. I'll talk to you later. Bye, and thank you for watching. And hey, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe for more of my videos. If you don't like it and you got some tips that'll help a sister out, okay, please let me know. Put that in the comments. Oh, I know a cameraman. Oh, I know this. Oh, I know to help me out, child. I'm trying to do this right. Okay. But that's it. You all have a good one. Bye.